and welcome back to my channel for another speed build. My name's Silver and today I have for you the retry of the impossible challenge. Now if you don't know, I have already done this challenge. I think it was last week. However, it was ugly as heck and now I'm bringing you another ugly small home. So I wasn't going to get the new pack, but my boyfriend surprised me with it. He's so lovely, I love him. Well, I'm going crazy with building because I can't do anything else today since, you know, I can't walk. So that's fun. Actually, you know, I joke that this is an ugly home, but I actually had a lot of fun with it. It turned out much better than the first one, in my personal humble opinion. I definitely struggled with the shape, and I'm not sure why I did the shape first, because with a home like this, a challenge like this, you kind of need to do the inside a little bit as well as the outside. And I think it turned out aesthetically better this time just because I did do the outside first, but it was not structurally better in terms of like the challenge itself. But I really do like the way it turns out in the end, and of course we're using a bunch of the stuff from the new pack. And if you don't know, the challenge is, I should have said this sooner, but the challenge is one given to Lilsimsie by Simguru Frost, and the prerequisites are it must be under 32 tiles, 12,000 simoleons, and it must be no move objects, and you can't use by debug or any of the like in that sense, no cheats or anything like that. So I was actually able to do a little bit of landscaping, even got a back door to go outside. When I went inside to actually, like, you know, put stuff down, I did end up struggling with the placement because of the Murphy bed, but there is no like separate room for the parents, but I think that's okay. I did this in I've actually done this challenge a number of times and I couldn't find one that I actually liked enough to show you guys. I didn't even like the first one, but it was kind of like, well, I tried, there you go. It's hard. It's not an easy challenge to do, and that's fine. We changed these tiles in the end. I couldn't remember which ones I used because for some reason they got deleted. I'm not sure why, but they did. Maybe I accidentally did it when I was, like, you know, doing the back move. But yes, this was the problem I was having with the door, so I tried changing things up and I just didn't like it. It wasn't working the way I wanted it to, and then it was too big because I only had one tile to work with. But in the end, I think it turns out pretty nicely in the way we get it. So I end up just moving the bathroom to the other side and changing the door because the door was kind of too big. It was cute, but it was too big. And I didn't mention it, but the outside is a very bright yellow. I'm sorry, I love it. I love, love, love yellow. It is the best color, and you can fight me on that because it's true. So this build does not have a TV. Even with the tiny living, it just wasn't going to work. I could have fit one in if I got rid of that back door, but I just really liked it, and I liked having access to the back a little bit easier because I end up getting some planter boxes out there as well as seating. If I had a little bit more money, I would have put a grill out there, but I didn't want to waste the money on it. And actually, I did pretty well with the budget this time, I think. Like, normally I'm really bad with budget builds, as you guys probably know, and if you don't, I'm really bad at budget builds. I spend way too much simoleons, and that's okay. You know, we all have our thing, right? But in this one, I actually got quite a few decorations and was able to, you know, to do well, I think. Oh, guys, if you don't know, that functions as a bookshelf now. That's so exciting. The little books in a line, they function as an actual working bookshelf, and that is so exciting. I mean, it's really helpful, especially for these very small spaces and for these very cheap houses. I feel like this house doesn't actually look that cheap for only being 12,000 simoleons, personally. I think it looks, you know, pretty decent. We get a clock, we even get paintings, we get, you know, a separate room for the kid, we have a bathroom. There's no sink in the bathroom, of course, because it's too small. I always try to make the bathroom bigger, but I kind of realized that since I can't use move objects, there's no point making it bigger, because if I make it 4 squares, Like, if you can use move objects, then you can include a toilet, sink, and shower in 4 squares. But if you don't use move objects, then you can't. So I don't know why I keep trying to take up an extra square. And you know what? This gave me trouble. And I even changed it in the end because I realized I could get a less expensive trash can. I get the one from Island Living, and it saved us a couple of simoleons. Because you know they matter. But yeah, I think this is a pretty complete house. It's pretty fun to do. I had much more fun with this version of the challenge because I was happier with the way it turned out in the end. And we're just finishing up with a little bit of extra landscaping, which, you know, that's always great. But with that being said, we are at the end of the video, so I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, let me know in the comments and show your support by tapping the like button and subscribe for more builds. And if you'd like this build in your game, it is up on the gallery under my username Silverplumbobs. And remember guys, I upload daily. Have a great day. Bye!